excitement, it seemed that Kelly completely forgot about Kev.
We got a tan!
Look at the little stars going. How could you forget about Kevin Clifton, I ask you? Now, they opened the show on Saturday night with a Cuban salsa street party, and it delivered 4 nines from the judges. Muchas gracias. It's Jay Aliona. Aliona are here. You see, you've been working on the show so long together. You've started to dress alike. Look, black trousers, white tops. It's amazing. Have you got red-soled shoes?
Where are your heels?
Me and Karen Hardy also matched today as well.
Oh, you and Karen Hardy matched?
Yeah, I think there's a theme happening.
I didn't get the memo, as usual. Way to go, McGuinness, I have to say. Opening the show at Blackpool in that way, it was incredible. How psyched were you before you went out?
I was psyched. I really like going near the start of the show, though, so then you've done it, you can just sort of watch everyone do their thing and relax as much as you can before you're waiting for, like, results. But, yeah, I really like going first, and it was a really fun dance.
Look, your that move is incredible. Your slinky salsa, it took us all to Cuba. We were totally sort of taken away with you. Well done. Yes. And Bruno did say that he couldn't really spot the professional dancers because you are that good now. How are you liking hearing things like that,
That's
Jay?
an awesome, awesome compliment, and it was really nice of him, I thought. And then, I don't feel very Cuban, and so I was sort of channeling Benidorm, 2010, lads' holiday, so I can imagine Bruno liking that vibe.
Yeah, he loves Benidorm, does Bruno. 4 nines, week 9, Aliona. How impressed were you with this boy?
I enjoyed it so much, dancing with Jay, because for the first time, it felt like we were dancing together. I could see that he was playing with the dance.
Yeah.
He was really actually dancing with me, and he was in the moment. And then the judges' comments were unbelievable, just so complimentary, and it was just so lovely.
I think I know what you mean, though, because you can sort of feel it. It's like when your face relaxed, Craig was loving all the emotion coming through, and it did look like you were like, yeah, come on, Aliona, come on, show me what you've got. So good. Did it feel different, Jay?
Yeah, there was. I think one thing I said, I was like, oh, no, I was really looking at you. And I do look, but I'm also looking and trying to think about my feet.
Thinking.
And like, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, but then I was like, oh, hi, Aliona, we're both on Strictly right now. What? Come on, look at these moves. What's happening? So that felt good.
Yeah.
And also, that little mishap from the week before, you'd kind of forgotten about that. You obviously put that to the back of your mind. You had such kind of... You just looked sort of really determined out on the floor. Did that take a bit of work, Aliona?
No, actually, with us, it's always, you never know which way it's going to go. So before we came on the floor, we were out first. And before the beginning of the show, we went over the routine about 10-15 times, and every single time there was like a 1 or 2 or 3 mistakes in our run. So we never know, but then when we came on the floor, and it actually just happened, and it was just magic. It was great.
Well,
it was so
It was
good.
magic. I love that.
It was
Oh,
magic.
well done, see. How does a training week, a typical training week, go in Miss Villani's classroom? I hear that sometimes there's no music on day 1.
There's definitely no music on day 1. It's all about technique on day 1, and probably day 2. And then...
Silence.
Yeah.
Silence and numbers.
Speak, McGuinness.
And then you start to get into the character. So in the beginning, I teach him really how to dance the dance. And then we kind of start to feel the dance. So it actually depends on the week, but I just go with the flow. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, listen, give me 10 minutes, I've got nothing. And we'll just...
With your little earphone in.
Yeah, I'm like...
And then I'll lay on the floor and be like, this is brilliant. And I just hear the feet scuffling around the floor.
You're working it out.
I'm working it out. Yeah.
It must be so exciting when you get the music. You're like, hooray, hooray,
yes.
treat. By the way, the salsa that you did, the spread of that feeling went everywhere. Especially, it was like contagious. One of your biggest fans could not contain himself. Get it up.
No.
It's little Ray from London.
Hello, Ray.
His
Hello,
mum,
Ray.
Lindsay, sent that message in. In years to come, he's going to love you, Lindsay.
That's made my week.
A nice recovery there.
Yeah, I just want to cut off his hair.
Squeeze him,
and
squeeze him.
hands and feet and
Yeah.
squeeze him.
And
Put
kiss
him in
him
a
and-
bag and just kick it. Ugh. Cute.
OK, It Takes It on Friday, you said how Aliona and her lovely husband, Vincent, had given you a lift up to Blackpool.
Yeah.
What were the snacks like? What was the music
Oh,
like?
it was brilliant. It was almost the peak of my week, actually. Like a road trip, I laid down in the back, Cardi as a pillow. They put Avatar on the TV in the car.
Oh, my goodness
We
me.
stopped at this
You
great
are their
pub
child.
and like had pub dinner. It was just, it was really awesome.
How did you get back?
We got in a splitter van.
Yeah.
And then
we followed the van.
the
me
same
and
route
Vin.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
pub,
route back, same
same
pub,
dinner.
Stayed for 2.5 hours,
road
3
trip.
hours. Yeah.
This is the love. It's like a family. It's beautiful. OK, so on to this week, week 10, in fact.
Yes.
We've got to remember that everybody's really getting to know each other well now. So much so that you don't need words. Calm moment. You're like two little Schroders on the show. What was that you were playing? Counting Crows?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I learned that from my ex when I was like 17.
Oh, did
It's like
you?
the only thing I can play on piano.
It's quite impressive, though. On to the tango. You were showing Claude your tango face on the show last night. I'm loving it. How's it going? I hear there's going to be fire and ice and all kinds of stuff. What can you tell us now?
There was supposed to be fire and ice, and then today I started to choreograph. As again, like, give me 10 minutes, I've got nothing. And then I realized there will not probably be fire and ice.
No fire or ice. Oh.
The production doesn't know it yet. I need
just
to
said-
make
They
it
know
known.
now.
Of course they don't know
A
now.
guy in production called Jack, who works with Aliona, has probably got
Jack.
like a board of like ice pictures and fire, and he's just watching now like Aliona.
He's like ripping those all up. Let's start again. Well, anyway, we're
Sorry.
loving
Sorry,
watching
Jack.
you guys. And lovely little Ray as well. Well done.
Yes.
Jay and Aliona, good luck with the tango. No fire, no ice. Aliona's actually going to stay with us because up next we have Ask the Pros.